Hello, class. Today we're going to talk about 3 different ways to write numbers. The first way is what's called standard form. Now, I've written down a place value chart with 3 different numbers. The first number is 875. So for standard form, all you do is write all 3 digits just the way they are. So for 875, I just write the digits 8, 7, and 5 to give me 875. The next example is 403. Again, I'm just going to write each digit the way they are, 403, to give me 403. That is called standard form. Now, another way to write a number is what's called expanded form. Expanded form is you're going to write the value of each digit in its different columns. So for example, my first number again is 875. Now my 8, the digit 8 is in the hundreds columns. That means I have 8 hundreds. So all I need to write is, again, because 8 is in the hundreds column, I write 800. Looking at my next digit, 7, 7 is in the tens column. So I just add plus 7 tens, so I write 70. Again, 7 is in the tens column, so I have 7 tens or 70. The last digit I see is 5. 5 is in the ones column. So again, I just add plus 5 ones or 5. So the number 875 in expanded form is 800 plus 70 plus 5. Looking at my second number, 403. Again, I'm going to look at my first digit. 4 is in the hundreds column. So because I have 4 hundreds, I'm going to write 400. Now, if you notice, I have 0 in the tens column. That means I have 0 tens. So I'm going to write plus 0 because I have 0 tens. My last digit is 3. 3 is in the ones column. So I'm going to add plus 3 ones or 3. So 403 in expanded form is 400 plus 0 plus 3. Now, because I'm adding a 0 in the middle, I can just instead shorten that and say 400 plus 3. Now, I'm going to show you how to write expanded notation. So again, going back to our first number, 875, again, I'm going to look at our first digit, 8. 8 is in the hundreds column. So this time, I'm going to take my digit 8. First, I'm going to put it in parentheses, 8. I'm going to multiply by 100 because 8 is in the hundreds column. So since I have 8 hundreds, that's the same as saying 8 times 100, closed parentheses. Now I look at my second digit, 7. 7 is in the tens column. So again, I'm going to add parentheses sign. Now, because I have 7 tens, that's the same thing as 7 times 10. Because again, my digit is 7 and it's in the tens column. So 7 tens is the same as 7 times 10. My last digit is 5. So again, I'm going to add parentheses. Now again, 5 is in the ones column. So I'm going to take my digit 5, and this time I'm going to multiply by 1, close parentheses. Again, 5 ones is the same as 5 times 1. So the number 875 in expanded notation is parentheses 8 times 100 plus parentheses 7 times 10 plus parentheses 5 times 1. Now let's look at my second number. My second number is 403. So again, I'm going to start with my first digit, 4. Again, I'm going to use parentheses. Now, 4 is in the hundreds column. So again, I'm going to write my digit 4, just the number 4, and I'm going to multiply it by 100 because again, 4 is in the hundreds column. So 4 hundreds is the same as 4 times 100. My next digit is 0. So again, I'm going to add parentheses. Now I do the same thing. My digit is 0. So I'm going to write 0. And because 0 is in the tens column, I'm going to write times 10. Because again, 0 tens is the same as 0 times 10. My last digit is 3. Again, I'm going to add parenthesis sign. Now again, 3 is in the ones column. So I'm going to take my digit 3 right here, just 3. I'm going to multiply it by 1 because again, 3 is in the ones column. So I have 3 ones, which is the same as 3 times 1. So the expanded notation for 403 is 4 parentheses 4 times 100 plus parentheses 0 times 10 plus parentheses 3 plus 1.